I've heard it for years. Destiny 2 has no competition. The combat in the game is untouchable. Nothing else ever comes close. But lately, I've stopped believing that. Not because Destiny is suddenly a bad game, but because other games are actually doing more for me. Here's what made it click. I had an hour to myself while the kids were napping. I jumped on 40k Warhammer Rogue Trader just to pass the time during lunch. I get into a fight, and instantly, I'm forced to pay attention. If I slack, my entire squad gets zeroed out. So I lock in. I win barely, and I want more. Next fight, new mechanic, something I've never seen before. I'm thinking harder, losing units. I should stop to heal, but I push forward. Then I run into a boss looking guy, try to persuade him to chill out, doesn't work. A huge monster spawns in behind me. I'm racking my brain. Have I fought something like this before? I haven't. That feeling, that moment of surprise, challenge, and momentum, I haven't had that in Destiny 2 in a long time. Edge of Fate did not give me that. The enemies looked flashy, but they fought like everything else. Same animations, same behavior trees. There was no sense of discovery, no tension. I looked at the clock and my hour was gone. I was hungry to keep playing. That's how I want to feel in Destiny 2. So when people say no game does it like Destiny, I have to ask myself, are we even looking around anymore? Come on, son! Cyberpunk 2077 offers one of the most immersive solo experiences out right now. But it's more than just a game. It's an entire universe. It has multiple official comic series, a manga, and of course Cyberpunk Edge Runners, which hit so hard it brought a massive wave of new players back. And now, Season 2 of Edge Runners is coming to Netflix. That's how you build a living world, one that exists beyond just gameplay. But the real difference is the way the story is delivered. I'll never forget Jackie's death in Cyberpunk. That moment broke me. And what came next hit even harder. I had to decide what to do with his body. Let him rot in the car, send him to his family, back to Vic's clinic. It wasn't just cinematic, it was personal. It had weight. That's the kind of story that sticks with you. Meanwhile, in Destiny, I watch a cutscene and I'm not even sure who's talking to who sometimes. I'm watching characters mourn each other, but I feel nothing. Not because I don't care, but because the game did not give me a reason to care. And I shouldn't have to open a lore tab or go watch a YouTube explanation to feel connected to the moment. The cutscene should do that work. It should pull me in. And I know I'm not the only one who feels this way. Edge of Fate launched to mixed reviews on Steam. Player counts dropped below 100k, which is less than a third of what the final shape brought in. Even longtime Destiny writers said the new mechanics felt confusing and slowed down the experience.
So story-wise, I think this is a great introduction to this new era. Gameplay-wise, I think it kind of sucks.
Players on forums called it forgettable, frustrating to navigate, and said it just didn't challenge or surprise them. And honestly, that lines up with how I felt. The campaign did not draw me in emotionally. The characters felt distant. The fights looked cool, but they felt the same. And compared to something like Cyberpunk, which made me care with every interaction, Edge of Fate just felt like something I watched, not something I lived through. Meanwhile, Destiny has incredible lore, but most of it lives in lore tabs, hidden menus, or in occasional cutscenes. It hasn't broken into culture the way Cyberpunk has. And it's not because it can't, it's because it won't commit to that level of storytelling. I did not like the Edge of Fate campaign. I thought it was forgettable, but for years I've kept doing what a lot of us do. I buy the content anyway, because I might like the raid or the loot, or I just want to stay current. But if I keep spending money on something I don't actually support, I'm a part of the problem. Clyde, one of the biggest Destiny creators, said he skipped the campaign with Silver on his second character, and he may be even planning to do it again on his third character.
I did skip the campaign on my Warlock. Thank God Bungie gave me silver for being a Bungie creator. I did spend 2,000 silver to skip the campaign on my Warlock because I didn't want to go do it again. I will do it on my Hunter, but I'll do it on 2, not 3.
But that's still giving Bungie more money, more incentive to keep making campaigns like Edge of Fate. And I get it. He loves the raid. But at what cost? This is not another I'm quitting Destiny 2 video. I still think Destiny's one of the best multiplayer shooters on the market. The raids, the sandbox, the team play, they're elite. But I'm done pretending it's the best game out there, especially for solo players. And I'm done buying content I don't believe in just because I want to stay in the loop. I'm not uninstalling Destiny. I'm not swearing it off forever. I might still jump in from time to time as a free-to-play player, especially if I get that itch to build something fun or run a Nightfall. But I'm done treating Destiny like it's my main game, when it clearly isn't giving me main game energy. Until Renegades or whatever's next, I'm micromanaging how much time I give it. There are just too many other great games coming. Mafia: The Old Country, Outer Worlds 2, even going back to older games that respect my time more, like Grim Dawn. I'm not mad at Destiny. I'm just not making it the center of my gaming life anymore. And honestly, it feels so good to say that, baby. If I don't speak with my wallet, if I keep complaining and buying, I'm telling Bungie, hey, what you're doing is fine, and it's not fine. It's safe, it's familiar, but it's not evolving. And if we want Destiny to be the best again, we can't keep settling for good enough. I don't want Destiny to fail. I want it to thrive. But right now, there are better experiences out there. And maybe if more of us step back, not out of rage, but respect for our time, we might just get a Destiny that actually competes with the best. Because it's not that Destiny 2 is bad. It's just that I've seen what better looks like. And I want Bungie to see it too. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and one.